be honest with you, this year went fast. I literally blinked, and here we are, we're in December. Everyone is so busy, everything is so loud. Some people are preparing for Christmas already, and some are even on vacation. And throughout all of that noise, our relationship with God becomes quieter. And here is something that I have learned, and it is that feeling like you're far from God doesn't mean that you're failing or you have failed. It simply means that you're human. You're not perfect. So it means you do get tired, you do get stretched out, and God understands that more than we realize. Happy holidays, guys. My name is Ruvimbo. Welcome to Simply Ruvimbo. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some ways on how to get closer to God, even in your most busiest seasons of your life. Because we know that we can't slow down days, not all days, but we can manage to slow down the spirit. For the longest time, I believed that to be closer to God, you need the perfect quiet morning, a tidy room, and soft music playing in the background, which isn't wrong, but life isn't always like that. Sometimes you're waking up late, sometimes you're even rushing out. The house is loud, it's messy, and before you even start your day, your mind is already so full. And I have realized something. God doesn't need our day to be calm. He needs our spirit to be open. Even if your day is busy and chaotic, you can slow down your soul. And how can you do that, you may ask? You can do that by taking a pause throughout your day, saying a 10 to 30 seconds prayer. Maybe you're heading out. You can say something along the lines of, Lord, I'm heading out. May you please lead and walk with me today. And that alone shifts the whole atmosphere. Maybe you're in a taxi, you're driving to somewhere, you're cooking, or you're even in the shower. Tiny moments like that you use to speak to your Father. Tell Him how you feel. Tell Him what's going on in your life. Your prayers doesn't have to be long and fancy. He listens to the simplest, most humble prayers the same as He does with the long ones. One thing that has changed my walk with Christ is realizing that God is not only in big spiritual moments where I am down on my knees crying or in a deep, deep worship. He is in my everyday. I could be washing the dishes, He'll be there. I could be doing my laundry, He will be there. I could be watching TV, He will be there. He is even here right now. He is in my everyday. He is a God who walks within us in our everyday life. All we have to say sometimes is, God, help me today. Lord, guide me. Lord, thank you. As simple as that. When we start to invite God in our ordinaries, we make the whole entire day holy without even realizing it. I always tell people that busyness is not the problem, distraction is. You can be busy and still be close to God, but you can't be distracted and still hear clearly from the Lord. And December, yo, it is loud. There is family gatherings, there is social media, there is plans, there is money stress, and there's just pressure on top of pressure on top of pressure. And you know what? All of that wants your attention. So, guys, protect your peace at all times. And how you can do that is number one, not grabbing your phone before you wake up. Start off with a prayer or even a devotional. Number two, create time for stillness throughout your day. Number three, say no to things that distract you and drain you. And number four, this one is honestly my favorite one. It gives me ultimate peace, and that is playing gospel music. Music in general is advised, and um, researchers tells us that it does help calm the nervous system down and bring peace. So, as for me, I am an overthinker, and with overthinking comes a lot of noise in my head. So, that helps me block out that noise. It also helps me get in that moment with God, even when when I am sweeping, cleaning the house, I play gospel music, and that automatically puts me in that atmosphere of God, that God is within me, He is around me, and that I am not alone. God speaks softly, and you can't listen to a soft voice in a loud environment or in a loud atmosphere. Instead of doing everything at once, like praying for hours, reading 5 journals every single day, and like journaling every single day as well, you can choose one thing that you know you will not compromise to no matter what. It could be as simple as every morning you read one Bible verse that you will meditate to every single time throughout your day. It can also be playing music, gospel music, while you are maybe cleaning, or maybe you're driving somewhere, you're doing your makeup. You can play gospel music. So it can be anything that suits your life, anything that suits you personally. That one little thing can bring closeness to God, and that will help with consistency, not perfection, but consistency. There's a little saying that I read that says, small roots grows a big, strong tree. So one thing that made me feel like I was so distant from God is that I felt like my prayer life was not perfect. I used to think that I didn't sound spiritual and deep enough. And you know what? God doesn't like poetry, He doesn't like perfection. He likes honesty. He wants you just the way you are. So be raw with Him. Be honest with Him. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to laugh, laugh. If you want to scream, scream. You know why? Because that is real intimacy. When you start to actually be real with God, with your God, it won't feel like a religious routine anymore, but an actual relationship, you and Him. A lot of the times we feel far from God because we're carrying so much, not because He left, but we are weighed down. Maybe you're tired, you're emotionally overwhelmed, you are mentally drained, and maybe you haven't told God all about it. Maybe you haven't even told God about how heavy and horrible this year has been for you. So talk to Him. Tell Him everything, the whole truth, everything that you have not said out loud. He's a good listener, and He comes for those that are weak and weary. You might not be it physically, but spiritually and also emotionally, you are. And He wants to take it all away, but He can't do that without you telling Him the problem, what is bothering you so much. It's like going to the doctor. When you go to the doctor for a checkup, maybe your stomach is sore. You don't expect the doctor to know the problem. You tell him that your stomach is hurting, and he asks you to list down all of the symptoms so that they can come up with a solution to help you, and that's the medication. Same as your life. You need to tell God what is wrong, what is bothering you. List it all down to Him. He will listen, and He will come up with a solution for you. It's never too much for Him, and it's never a lot for Him to hear. He is your God. He loves you. He loves you so, so much. God can only fill empty hands. So give Him everything that you're carrying, everything that is weighing you down. He wants it all. You know why? Because you, my dear, you deserve rest. And rest is not found on holidays or a vacation. It is not found on New Year's. It is not found in people. It is found in Jesus Christ. It is found in Him. So maybe you are feeling overwhelmed or spiritually dry. I don't know what you're dealing with, but just know that God did not move away. He is and He is and still is right beside you. He's just waiting. He's waiting for you to look His way. And remember, He doesn't want perfection. He just wants you and your open heart. So think about that and maybe pray about that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you learned something. I hope you took a thing also, and I hope you do apply it in your life, in your spiritual journey with God, and I hope it really helps you. Yeah, this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.